So, I'm just feeling a little offended right now. I'm offended at the fact that people have a problem with a man that that did what was his God-given right as a human and as an American to protest what he felt was being wrong to someone that he respects. He didn't burn a flag. He didn't, step on a grave in Virginia. But yeah, and he's not signed, of course, and the team is saying that they're not sure if they want to sign him or not because of this or that. I can understand if he was a terrible football player, like Ray Rice. I think everyone's given a second chance at life, whether you mess up or not. Which I don't think what Kaepernick did was he may have offended people, but there was nothing wrong with it. Yeah, what Ray Rice did, but he was on the downturn of his career. He wasn't. And he deserved that. If that's your choice, but the fact that people are okay with someone who has been a convicted, uh, you know, abuser, a convicted DWI, convicted on multiple things, people, aren't up in arms. It was a little, leading up to the draft about, Mixon. Yet no one's talking about him now. What are they talking about? Where, what Colin Kaepernick's done or hasn't done or where he's signed at or hasn't. I mean, think about that. As a father, I'm looking at it this way. What offends me? The fact that someone put their hands on a woman or even, verbally abused a woman. Even something that's not small, but you know what I mean? Versus someone who exercised his right to voice his dislike with not a company that was discriminating against someone. This is a whole what they feel is not being treated fairly. And you may say, well, you're a white guy, you don't understand. Well, I do somewhat understand because as a young person, the vehicle I drove, the music I listened to was taken into account, whether I was going to get pulled over. So yeah, I was profiled against too. However, when I did get pulled over, I was respectful. Yes, sir, no, sir. Things like that. So even when I did mess up, it wasn't. It didn't come to a situation where an officer may have to make a choice, but to feel like he was safe or not, or the public was safe or not. So that's the difference. Millions of people are pulled over every day for heinous things, and their reaction to said being pulled over, dictates the facts more often than not. I mean, like I said, me being white, maybe once they pulled me over and saw this or that, but you could look at my record, and they did. But the fact is, that's not the whole point of this video. Is I find it offensive that people are okay with a one woman beater, alcoholic, DWIs, physical abuse. They're okay with that, yet they're not okay with someone exercising their right as a citizen of this great country. Just like I have the right to voice my opinion here, you don't have to agree with it or not. I could really care less whether you agree with it or not. I just wanted people to know what I find offensive. As far as this goes, there's many other things that I find offensive, but I'm not asking people not to have their opinions, but have an equal and opposite, or a equal, not opposite, equal reaction to something as heinous or more heinous. And whether you're an American or who, anyone, you have no right to raise your hand to a woman. You have no right to drink excessively and go out and put my family in danger. That's not your right as a person. Your right as a person, as an American, is to voice your opinion and not be discriminated against because of said opinion. And I'm not going to discriminate against someone because of their opinion. A lot of my family members have completely different opinions, and I'm sure some of them may be offended by what I say today. Which, like I said, I could not care less. I mean, it's stupid. I don't think less of them because of what they believe in. I may be offended that they may not, that they're okay with one thing and not okay with another. So that's all it was about today. My little back porch rant, still enjoying the beautiful Texas weather. Anyway, so that was my opinion on the fact. So say what you will. Opinions are like, everybody's got one. So that's my opinion. And everyone have a good day.